Welcome all! Today we'll be looking at my top 10 witch movies. This top 10 also features a special guest appearance by Matt from What I Watched Tonight. Links to his pages and channel will be placed in the description box, so be sure to check them out. But for now, let's begin the list. Starting off at number 10 is 1939's The Wizard of Oz. Directed by Victor Fleming, King Vidor, George Cukor and Norman Taurog, with a screenplay by Noel Langley, Florence Ryerson and Edgar Allan Wolfe, it is based on L. Frank Baum's 1900 children's book The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Considered one of the greatest films in cinema history, it follows Dorothy Gale, who is swept away from a farm in Kansas to a magical land of Oz in a tornado and embarks on a quest with her new friends to see the wizard who can help her return home to Kansas and help her friends as well. With its legendary use of Technicolor and masterful score, The Wizard of Oz continues to be an icon in worldwide pop culture. At number 9 is 1989's Teen Witch. Directed by Dorian Walker and written by Robin Menken and Vernon Zimmerman, it follows high school misfit Louise, who is at a loss for romance but then discovers magical abilities. But she soon finds that she cannot conjure herself true love. Full of 80s nostalgia, this cult classic screams camp and everything I love about the 80s. At number 8 is the Halloween Town series. Released between 1998 and 2006, this Disney Channel original series consists of Halloween Town, Halloween Town 2, Calabar's Revenge, Halloween Town High, and Return to Halloween Town. The series follows Marnie Piper as she trains to become a witch after learning that her family is from another realm called Halloween Town, a place where all Halloween monsters and creatures really exist. This series captures the essence of Halloween along with all that makes Halloween enjoyable, while telling stories filled with the strong morals and traditional Disney tales of good overcoming evil. At number 7 is the Good Witch series. Released between 2009 and 2014, this Hallmark Channel original series consists of The Good Witch, The Good Witch's Garden, The Good Witch's Gift, The Good Witch's Family, The Good Witch's Charm, The Good Witch's Destiny, and The Good Witch's Wonder, and as of 2014 was adapted into a TV series. The series centers around Cassandra Nightingale, a mysterious and gentle woman with a unique sixth sense, who always appears to be involved when seemingly magical things happen. This series is good-hearted, high-spirited, and one of the most pleasant stories I've ever come across, having me spellbound from the beginning. At number 6 is 1990's The Witches. Directed by Nicholas Roeg with a screenplay by Alan Scott based on the children's novel The Witches by Roald Dahl. The story sees witches who masquerade as ordinary women and kill children, but are foiled by a boy and his grandmother after the boy is turned into a mouse. Although hated by Roald Dahl due to creative liberties taken, to viewers such as myself, this film is wickedly delightful, inventive, and doesn't shy away from its darker tones, making it a very intriguing film to watch.
This is Matt Hudson from whatIwatchtonight.co.uk, and coming in at number 5, 1987's The Witches of Eastwick. Directed by George Miller and written by Michael Chistofer, the three small-town friends, Alexandra, Jane and Suki, are unfulfilled ladies. They've all lost a man in their lives. Until one day, a surreptitious outsider, Darrell Van Horn, arrives and begins laying on the charm with each of them. Jack Nicholson does what he does best, which is playing his devilish self. And the three leading ladies, Cher, Susan Sarandon and Michelle Pfeiffer, they're all fantastic together. It looks at the differences between men and women and the tempestuous relationship that we share, and let's face it, we really can't live without each other or with each other. It's rude, it's ridiculous, but it's also a hell of a lot of fun.
At number 4 is 2006's The Covenant. Directed by Rennie Harlin and written by J.S. Cardone, this film follows 4 young men who belong to a New England supernatural legacy who are forced to battle a fifth power long thought to have died out. One of my favourite films in general, this film is fun and daring in how it flips gender roles regarding witches and looks at the concept of magic and witchcraft from an entirely different viewpoint. Bringing magic into the 21st century, it looks at the subject through modern themes by depicting powers as a deadly addiction. At number 3 is 1996's The Craft. Directed by Andrew Fleming and written by Fleming and Peter Filardi, the film centers on a group of 4 outcast teenage girls who pursue witchcraft for their own gain, but soon encounter negative repercussions. Becoming a cult classic, The Craft shows us the pitfalls of high school and adolescence and chooses not to shy away from the darker topics that can be found in this setting, instead of relying on heavy cliches associated with teen movie genres, all while taking one of the most accurate and respectful approaches in depicting Wicca on screen. At number 2 is 1993's Hocus Pocus. Directed by Kenny Ortega with a screenplay by Neil Cuthbert and Mick Garris, based on a story by Garris and David Kirshner, the film follows a villainous trio of witches who are inadvertently resurrected by a teenage male virgin in modern-day Salem, Massachusetts. While another cult film, leave it to Disney to create something both dark and delightful. Hocus Pocus delivers us a fun, vibrant story with one of the most well-known musical numbers sprinkled into the mix. No better way to hunt for children to eat to keep you young and beautiful than pausing for a song and dance number. You go, Disney. And at first place in this top 10 is 1998's Practical Magic. Directed by Griffin Dunne with a screenplay by Robin Swicord, Akiva Goldsman and Adam Brooks, it is based on the 1995 novel of the same name by Alice Hoffman. The film follows two sisters raised by their eccentric aunts in a small town who face closed-minded prejudice and a curse which threatens to prevent them from ever finding lasting love. Taking a more authentic and believable approach to the subject of witchcraft, Practical Magic's strengths lie in its less dramatized depiction of magic and its focus on familial bonds and tradition, with characters that battle the side effects of bad taste in men and trying to have a simple, normal life when you're born to be different. It's dark, it's warm, it's enchanting with a terrific and unforgettable score, and it's my favorite witch film of all time. Critics be damned. That's it for today's top 10. Be sure to comment below and let me know some of your favorite witch films, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're not already. Until next time, blessed be.